Alright. Stream should be coming back up momentarily. Hopefully. And we shall see how this goes. If something is very wrong on your end, please let me know. If it just keeps cutting out, let me know, and I will attempt to try something else. At this point, I am just kind of spitballing ideas. Alright. So, back to here. Alright. Yes, welcome to stream, Joshos. It's going decently, besides stream cutting out like it is. I'm trying to remember one thing, but right, it's up there. How about for yourself? Nice, nice. Instance battles, yay! And since I'm not playing with anyone, I don't have to leave the party every single time. Why, thank you for calling me a cold streamer. I don't think I'm that cool, but...
Look, someone's already here. Oh dear, is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know. Why, the first time we came to the 12's Wood, we almost ended up as a stranger dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place. No, it was all Papalimos' fault, of course. Though, he'd sooner swallow his staff than it... You know her, Kuplo Cop?
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well, and newly manifested at that. Kuplo Cop seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow, and this sort of thing happens.
big spooky
It
trees.
seems we have little choice.
And I think, yep, it did reset my chat box. Okay. Now it's in a good place. Well, that's the wrong button. So what's the, God, why are words hard? Oh, okay, never mind, I lost it, so that train of thought's just gone. Huh? That is very much a mood. Big tree dead. Yeah, I guess I gotta start becoming a botanist to deforest harder. Uh, and sound balancing's all good, right? 'Cause some of my stuff has changed since the very last time I streamed and I knew everything was okay. Alright, thank you. Sorry for just asking you because you just randomly popped in, but my wives do be asleep, so I can't ask them.
Crystal Bearer.
I have to resist the urge to spam the escape/space key because I've decided for this that I'm going through all the story. But in my main account, I have ADHD brained straight through all of the dialogue. So I It's just like, what?
And as
Yeah,
it
things are
hath
happening.
faltered, so hath
Even though I enjoy the
darkness
story,
risen
my brain's
up
just like,
in
oh,
its
gotta skip.
stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light.
Mm-hmm.
Journey forth and lay claim to them.
I've gotten better on my main, and I'm only at the end of... almost at the end of... fuck, what's the next expansion after ARR? My brain is bad with expansions for this game.
By thy deeds,
Uh,
shall crystals reveal themselves to thee.
yes,
Only believe,
Heaven's Word.
for the light
At the
liveth
very end
in
of that, and I
them.
have stopped skipping stuff as much. Nice. Yeah. I've been off and on playing. If I played more often, for how long I've had the game in my library and all that,
Shine thy
I
light
probably would be
on
around
all
Shadowbringers.
creation.
But because my main account, I play with my wife, and she doesn't often want to play this sometimes. Just kind of get stuck. So,
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
And what have we here?
this kind of get it. This is to kind of get around it and get
Our
myself
culprit, it would seem,
actually
an Ixal,
streaming again.
and no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain.
Because, like, I enjoy streaming,
They would venture
but
this deep into enemy territory. The beastmen may indeed be acting under orders.
never really had a good game to stream.
This is Papalimo. We found
How
the
are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an
Better?
excellent chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter. Ida?
Giant crystals?
Oh, loud,
Can't say
tactless.
I've seen
Much
any.
the same as always.
Are you sure you're feeling better?
Understood. Over and out. Kuplokop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumian. We shall soon return to give a full report.
Understood. Over and out. Kupo!
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
I think that sword might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock.
I just caught that her hair clips
You
on the
don't
left
suppose
side.
that adventurer could see Kuplokop, do you?
And this occurs to you now? Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
Well, time will have to, because you won't.
Or it might
Never
have
tell me
just been
what's
a fuzz
really
patch.
going
I don't
on.
know.
Unless you don't know what's going on either.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yoinketh. I have Yoinketh the sword. Also, I'm kinda mad at myself for not paying attention to the story more for the, like, alliance raids and stuff. Because that stuff, from what little I did pay attention to, was pretty cool. But I only had, like, a quarter of it for after the ARR. Nice. Carissa, it is good to see you back. One of our patrols sent word that you had been spotted doing battle with enraged treants. I am relieved to find you none the worse for the experience. But tell me, what were you able to discover at Life Min's stump? This fancy sword. A sword in the stump. I can say with absolute certainty that this blade is of Ixali origin. It is a kind of used exclusively in the Beastman's rituals. The Ixal rarely set foot in the central shroud, so tight as a guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. What's that? A dubious couple sporting peculiar spectacles? Ha 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 ha. So you've finally acquainted with Yide and Taplemio. Yeah. Lays your suspicions to rest. Gridania counts them among her staunchest allies. Both are scholars hailing from a distant land and have been with us since before the calamity. I am bad with names and will constantly butcher them. Their garb may appear outlandish and their exchanges baffling, but never once have they given us any cause to doubt them. Indeed, they often assist the gods' quivers and the wood whalers in their work, much as I hope you will in the days to come, Teresa. Although our unknown visitor eludes us still, owing to your efforts, we have acquired important intelligence of the Ixali threat. You have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as you aiding us. I pray you will continue to serve the people of Gridania in whatever capacity you are able to. So I hope my voices aren't annoying when I'm reading shit. Teresa, injuries to several of my men have left me short-handed, and I require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duty. The task is simple. Put down as many of the local Chigo population as necessary to acquire 3 of their egg sacs. Thank you. Having done so, you are to deliver them to... name... at Gilbert's Spire. He will answer any queries you might have. Now I have other business to attend to. I'll have to watch my VODs to hear my voices to see what actually it sounds like. Because all of my voices sound almost the exact same to me. And it's always like, am I doing it right? Ah, you must be the adventurers standing in for our injured companions. Terribly unfortunate business, that. And here's some egg sacs. It seems, however, that you have had little trouble gathering the egg sacs in their stead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers League immediately. Lest you wonder, these egg sacs are not destined for the dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting the samples they need to check for signs of sickness. The Chigo you see is one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death. Until relatively recently, any Hyur who contracted this ghastly illness would invariably perish. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of a third of the Hurian population here in Gridania. That was once a long time ago, of course. With the medicines available to us now, the Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it is best to halt any new outbreaks before they occur. Thus we gather Chigo eggs on a regular basis in order to assist the Trappers League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Blech. It's that one. I shall go turn my Lancer quest first. What class do you play? Or classes? Oop. Nice. I started off as an Aura Gladiator. Went to Dark Knight for about 10 levels. Then went to Astrologian. When I Fantasia'd into a button. I may take a break in a little bit if you would like to just show off the character, because my glams be fun. Nice. Yeah, I've realized that after playing this for so long, in every game that I can customize, it has become, okay, how do I customize? Give me the customization. I need it. But see, nothing has as good of a customization as this game. Thank you for the follow, Luna Michael. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Mm-hmm. I realize I said I would be reading these, but bleh. Where'd you hear about me from? What do you mean from? Like where I'm at, or? Um, it looked like my character just couldn't see him running. To me, that was kind of funny. Oh, well, middle of the US. Moved around the middle of the US a ton. So, I kind of, I don't know. Sure. Teresa, you made no attempt to evade his thrust. Did your opponent so unnerve you as to deprive you of your senses? Well, it is of little consequence now. You need pay no further heed to our uninvited guest, lest you wonder it is not uncommon for challengers to come pounding on our door, seeking to test their mettle. I'm not interested in that right now. I'll just allow those through. I already have some stream art, and if I do VTuber models and stuff, I'm gonna be making those myself. And I have some friends that I would ask about art if I ever needed it, but I'm good for right now. For now, dedicate yourself to tempering the two aspects of courage, the composure to bring the sum of your strength and skill to bear against your foes, and the resolve to attack when fear would stay your hand as befits a Lancer. When next we meet, I shall have another trial for you, one that will put your courage to the test. Until then, continue to apply yourself to your training. Farewell, Teresa. Let's go now. Buttons. please. Ah, Teresa. I swear you have gained an ilm around the arm since last we spoke. It is plain you have not been idle. I have been standing in front of you for 5 seconds, dude. In our previous lesson, you learned the Lancer's definition of courage, and how you might go about tempering its two aspects. Today we shall find out if your efforts have borne fruit. I see you have come prepared for battle. That is well. Your next trial will place you in the midst of a throng of enemies. In such a situation, one may be attacked from any direction, making it difficult to respond appropriately. Furthermore, the likelihood of being surrounded is high. Will your resolve bear the weight of uncertainty? Will your composure hold when the odds are stacked against you? We shall soon find out. Blech. I may have just repeated myself twice there. I feel like I missed a word, though. Should you overcome this trial, what courage you already possess will be further tempered. Now heed me well, for this is what you must do. I would have you travel to Naked Rock, the Annals claim dominion. At the summit of the rock there is a sacred artifact, the Stone of Courage. You must claim it and bring it to me. If you are to reach your destination, you will need to negotiate a path through holdplacks of flesh-eating scalekin. Make no mistake, the creatures are intimidating foes. To stride into the midst of so many would ask much of a Lancer's courage. But given time, and no small amount of perseverance, I am confident you will prove equal to the task. So, Joe Shows, what's your favorite kind of lambs? If that's an easy thing to answer. Nice. I don't know how to explain what I go for. Because it's not, like, edgy, but it's kind of like, you know what? It would just be easier to show. And there's nothing on the main screens that would be bad. I'm gonna just click this for a moment. I do not remember. I don't think there is, but yeah. Gotta swap my data center. Yeah, there's not. Oh, that's my app. I'll log in just real quick. I guess I was leveling White Mage last. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I spent probably an hour. So Gotta remember my keybinds. Or insert. This is my Dark Knight outfit. Tried to go for steampunky. And then trying to remember. Astro is this one. Could also just show my glam palettes. Oop, that's stupid. This was for a summer glam event that my previous FC did. Thank you. This was my original paladin set that I would use constantly. Blue Mage. That's Blue Mage. My old Dark Knight set. This one I believe is my Summoner set. Oh, it doesn't want to. Oh, it wants to change all that. Oh well. Fight me. That's not. Montage. Oh, yeah, my red mage is. This jacket was so fucking expensive. Whoop. Oh yeah, that was just for the weapon. Yeah. The one that's on a lot of my classes. Two things, current arcanist setup. Basic adventurer casual. This was my previous Arcanist look. My, just kind of mix for the melee classes. Okay, rogue pugilist, current tank, and then this. What is this? Samurai's the same outfit, but with sword. That's not. There you go. And I think, right, this doesn't have a male. Oh no, it does. I'll swap back to my other character in a minute. This one. So think I have the wild rose. I don't think I grabbed it yet. I need to change that now that I know that I can do this. Oh. My inventory full of everything. Yeah, there's the wild rose. Alright. That is my main. All the fancy stuff. Whoop. Yeah, because my dumbass decided to level every single collector. Thank you. Oops, that was the wrong button. Yeah, a part of why I have every job like that is because the wife doesn't always play. So I would get bored but want to play Final Fantasy, so I would go and level everything. And my retainers aren't much better. They're just as bad. And we don't talk about my Chocobo saddle. Oh god. That shit's worse than my inventory. Because my inventory, I at least had organized last time I played. I got my stun. Yippee. That's selling. Also, I'm gonna apologize now that if I get to the point where I have glams and shit, then this part of the stream may or may not become just making glams. Enjoy the Alliance raid. You don't need to be sorry. I see. I was supposed to go up this way. I want to pull you to right here. Congratulations, you have Congratulations, you have obtained the Stone of Courage. Aye, you heard me right. False. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Focuse. We had the pleasure of meeting at the Lancers Guild, if you recall. On that occasion, I turned my weapon upon you, and you betrayed not a hint of fear. It was in that instance that I sensed you were unlike the others, that you had promise. And so to the persistent in its current state, and so to the present in its current state, the trial in which you are engaged, if trial it may be called, makes a mockery of the Lancer's art. Needless to say, this cannot be tolerated. And so I have taken the liberty of moving the Stone of Courage to a more suitable location. It now resides in the depths of the Spirit Hold, under the guard of fell fiends. A far more fitting challenge, as I am sure you will agree. Whether or not you attempt to retrieve the stone is for you to decide. If you fear for your safety, I suggest you run back to the guild and bemoan the world's frightfulness to the many brave souls who cower there. Ywain will doubtless consider it a supremely courageous act. Yet know that a Lancer may forge true courage only in the midst of great danger. If I continuously stream this game, that is definitely gonna happen. And I hope I feel like continuously streaming this game. Alright. If this crashes the stream, I'm sorry. I'm going to see if this is what was causing it. I just need to look if part of my thing is working. Does my Discord link still work? Yes. As a note in my channel's description, there is a Discord join if you would like to join. It's not very busy, but I do say when I go live and all that. If you would be interested in that. Oh shit. Let's see if I can solo this. characters for 500. Got it. Yippee. Fate completed. Okay. Those do not attack me. Darn, can't jump over that. Can't jump through there though. God damn you. Almost got around the corner without falling. running with Spiro looks kind of goofy. Ah, I see. I have unlocked the housing district. Yes, may I assist you with some matter? Oh, but this is the equipment I left with the soldiers at the bannock. Fled at the first sign of danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assessment. The records are actually quite detailed. How did the raid go? You're totally fine, and that's very understandable. With the changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send the Order of the Twin Adda on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twelveswood if we are to survive these troubled times. We must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. You get any good loots? It's going. It's ARR. It's there. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of anoles on Naked Rock? In our effort to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked anole attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbru era, you see, forcing packs of the Scalekin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you would slay a handful of the beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt, and also serve as a warning to the anoles to remain within their territory. But I'm afraid you must do more than thin the existing population if we are to truly break this spiraling growth. Then we must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs, and you will have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. I guess early ARR isn't that bad. Post ARR is honestly where it's like bleh, the slog. This is just early questing. And actually reading the story makes it a lot better than just click, 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 click. Oh, hey, I'm finished. Click, click, click. Yes. It was either going to be Lancer, Archer, or Black Mage. But my girlfriend and the dice decided that it would be Lancer. Because I've played tanks and healers for basically my entire time of playing MMOs. Besides starting on Hunter and WoW for trying to remember how many, 55 levels. to get to not Dark Knight, Death Knight. You just don't have directionals yet. Well, Final Fantasy XIV is definitely one of the best MMOs I've played. Both the customization, the community, and the story are all significantly better than WoW was. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess technically, in my opinion, early WoW was good. I think up to Lich King is better than ARR. What I've done of Heavensward is definitely much better, though. But they're both very different, so. Yeah. Oh, you have returned. Now might my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the egg, may I ask you to deliver it to name at the Bangkok. Bannock, not Bangkok. Anole eggs are both large and filled with nutrients, the perfect meal for a soldier. She will be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. Brilliant. Hello, Miss Name. Who goes there? Oh, Teresa, it's you? Another delivery? I'm not certain I should be the one to... By Nofaka, that's an Anole egg. The troops will be glad indeed to see one of these at the table. And you say Hearer Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the Anoles are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, Teresa. Do I get a bronze spear here? Level 8, level 12. Okay, I will go for 200 gil. Go. Teresa, thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? I think doing whatever I did seemed to have fixed the stream. The quality isn't too bad, is it? To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, the hero ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hero and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me, true. A shadow. Sick. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them all to repel an Ixali incursion in the West Shroud area of Belago. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Ixal somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. They must not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you go to the spirit hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please, say you will help us. Sure. I knew you would not let me down. You will have all the support I can muster. Now we are racing against time, so you best make haste. What mount is that? Huh. Screw it, let's return. Meow. Where do you get... Is that a shop item? Or, like, something in-game? I think I saw that one earlier. Kind of... like... yellow cloud? Or is it just, like, an actual cloud? So you have returned. Tell me, were you able to obtain the Stone of Courage? Twice, turn. Nice, okay. So can't get. No budget. There's so many good mounts and stuff at the Mog Station. I have to keep myself from looking there because of that. Yes, this is indeed the stone, though it is in rather worse condition than when I last saw it. What happened at Naked Rock? The Lancer who but recently threatened you moved the stone to Spirit Hold. Not content with trespass and slander, the brazen fool now meddles with our training. Yeah, we don't talk about spending money on things you shouldn't have. I totally don't play gacha games as well. No, I don't have issues with things. What? No. Totally not. It's fine. They're fun. 7 hells. This is not to be borne. Listen well, Teresa. Though I do not doubt that you know better, my duty as guildmaster compels me to state the obvious. Heed not that man's words. That a Lancer's courage can only be forged in the midst of great dangers. Vainglorious tribe. And you have already learned a Lancer's courage is the product of composure and resolve. Be under no misapprehension. Watchfully navigating the Annuls territory serve to temper your courage in a manner that blindly braving the terrors of Spirit Hold did not. As you continue your training, pray keep the lesson of this trial close to your heart. Before you return to your adventuring, there's one more thing I would tell you. In recognition of your unwavering efforts in the trial so far, I hereby grant you leave to join other guilds. Naturally, you must seek the permission of the relevant guildmaster before commencing your training. Gridania is a home to a great many guilds besides our own. You consider combat your calling, the archers and conjurers have a strong presence in our nation. Should you crave a more peaceful pastime, you may alternatively consider joining the leatherworkers, carpenter, and botanists. I don't spend that much on gachas. It's maybe like 10 every other month. Now, my girlfriend's wallet is what we say condolences to. As your guildmaster, I would prefer you to first master the Lancer's art. Rest assured that there will be time enough to take up enough discipline when you have done so. Yet, whatever path or paths you choose to walk, I look forward to seeing you realize your obvious potential. Morning, hon. Yay, I get to choose the boots. Ah, I see. Dun 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 dun. Eesh, that is the one thing I'm glad that I didn't ever really play a lot of when I had my own money was games that have loot crates. I guess thinking about it now, I think I've only played like 2 games where I would have ever been tempted to buy them. I think the place that the most money has been spent for a game continuously is probably WoW subscriptions. Which, over 4 years of playtime, probably closer to like 6 total years or something. Yeah, we don't talk about that. Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? Here, Instructor Galford's request, you say. Thank the matron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the hero in the midst of the rite. Most of his party has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and see them out of harm's way. Thinking on it, I think the one thing that I like more with WoW is the minions. But then again, I haven't gotten to later in the game here. And I do have probably two of my favorite minions here. Which are the Puff of Darkness and the Tiny Ifrit Salamander. Ooh, which raid minion? I will need to look up an image of that one. Ba-do-do-do. Oh, is it the wind-up one? That's adorable. And that boss is, something. Oh, mournful voice of Kriya. Is this Laha? I don't remember it. This is Laha. I think it's Laha. It's Mr. Laha. I see this is the same mission in both places that I've been through, so probably all three. Okay, but I thought Estinian was Mr. Stinky. Okay, that... Because he doesn't wash his armor of the blood. That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. For Heaven's Sword. So, my girlfriend always calls him Stinky Estinian. Because he just doesn't wash his armor. Damnation, he has eluded us yet again. Oh, fancy meeting you, yeah? How are things? I can't copy their voices. That is exactly what my girlfriend would do. Whatever you are. More bugs. This is how many times today? 7? Their movements are beyond our fathoming. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? I hope not. I hope not for all our sakes. Yet we must be prepared for the worst. With it, the same fate as has befallen Emerald Moss. It is as we feared. Thalmund's anomaly is affecting life in the Twelveswood. You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow? The very same. The Guardians have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they have created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louis forewarned. It's no wonder the primals have started appearing. Time is against us, but there is still hope for the land. We must hold fast to that hope and fight to the very last. Agreed. Act stupid things. What? Those stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlian innovation. Show some respect. You coffee. This is a joke, I apologize. You ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already? 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of a planet. I'm sorry. I don't like coffee. Probably because I haven't had a good coffee. Aye, but along with some new ones, just in case the Exile and Garuda weren't troublesome enough, the Sylphs had to go and invite Rama, didn't they? Do you ever think that those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do, and then 5 years seems like ages. I wonder what became of them. Okay. Get your coffee. I should probably grab water again in a minute. Yetta, look. Golly, and what is that? And this is what exactly? Yet another disturbance in the aether, and freshly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from Lightman's bump. We must hurry. Good news is the hero is unharmed, somewhat dazed, yes, but whole of body and mind. The bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, the 12th is in the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gridanians sent a hero to offer the place back to the elementals by right of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight. And the very last thing the Gridanians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the Twelveswood Eternal Guardians. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the heir to safety, and then send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alliston. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Paplimo. The tactless one beside me is Yida. Paplimo and I have been serving the Twelveswood together. Pleased to meet you. Yida, give me a hand, would you? Ooh, bish. All this happened inside the spirit hold? 12 preserve us. Who was that masked mage? And by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers on my own. I must discuss this with Galfred. The matter warrants a full investigation, if I am any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and seek immunity. I understand that she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Welcome back, Teresa. A little bird tells me that the hero and his party owe you their lives. A tale for the tavern if ever there were one. It is only a shame I must ask you not to tell it, for the time being at least. Do I make myself clear? Until the heroes have made their will on the matter known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant something. For the first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need to do is speak with Antoinette here whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortune, guild lives. Guild lives are records of various requests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontran is our guild lev, an official guild of official or level net. Here at Carlian Canopy, I have spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he is eager to make your acquaintance. By the way, have you perhaps heard about the coming festival? It is only a splendid occasion, looked forward to by young and old alike, and I heartily recommend you take time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over proceedings. However, I fear nothing short of the mysterious interlopers of apprehension can prevent that. But we were talking about you, Teresa. You have made Mother proud. I expect great things of you, young lady. Welcome to Carlian Canopy, a place of respite for adventurers like yourself. As you mentioned, Twelveswood has begun to recover from the devastation wrought by the calamity. Though I will not deny there are among us who view outsiders with suspicion if you play your part. I see. It was just the dialogue for clicking on her. Ooh. Who knew clicking too fast would do things? How is my favorite fresh-faced adventurer? Oh, do not scowl so. I speak out of habit. You have come a long way since you first walked through my door, and I will not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Bent Branch Meadows and the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at Bannock, the men and women out at Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bent Branch is also home to a very usefully situated aetheryte it is. In other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate, and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter Service, doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo Keep Sengur should not hesitate to lend his birds to a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keithia, the head chocobo wrangler when you arrive. Nice. You have obtained the bean juice. I'm not gonna read this because level nets are boring. So what? Oh, thank you. Thank you for that subscription. I think I'm going to take a quick break to get up, walk around, and get water, because I have gone through what I have. So I'm gonna step into the inn room. Darn, can't jump up there. Alright, I'm gonna also click the ad break button while I do it, just cause. But since you're subscribed, you don't have to deal with those. Alright. BRB. All right, I have returned with some water and a chocolate. Mm, dark chocolate sea salt caramel. It's a Ghirardelli square. I probably butchered that name. Sadness. I guess they're a bit fancy. They're very, very tasty, though. I hope my stream's been entertaining so far. I see. That's how you did that. Well, as long as it's a maybe, then I think I'm doing well. Murderize. I was about to ask what your favorite and least favorite classes were, and then I remembered that you said you've only played 2. Well, I guess out of the 2, which one have you enjoyed more? You must be the venturer Mia and Innocent word about. I'm Keitha, head of the wrangling around these parts. I've heard many and more things about you. Good things, lest you worry. When the elder Seedseer bade us welcome, venturers, 'tis fair to say we had our doubts, till a hard-working folk like yourself set about proving us wrong. That is, consider me a convert. Any road, you've a mind to help me out at the ranch, have you? Good. We could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I've a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, you've come highly recommended, so don't go letting no one down, eh? Eh. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Samurai definitely is wonky. I can see why that wouldn't be the most fun. I'm not grabbing leather jacket. Seven hells, some bastard Kieran has gone and broken one of me chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when a guard startled it, prompting the damn thing to drop the egg it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless 'em, but when three more of the vermin appeared, me lot had no chance but to turn back. My favorite? That's hard. I think the one I've enjoyed the most of is Astrologian. But the one that I've felt, I guess Astro, just period, is my favorite. The Retman nest, something has to be done about these Kieran. Would you mind heading over to the matron's lib and having a word with a soldier named Rosalind for me? The Retman nest in her neck of the woods, see? She'll know what to do. It vary. Because it's not just healing that you do. You also have a bunch of, like, card draw that you need to do to buff people's damage and stuff. And I'm not even at the high levels yet, so I don't know. It's fun, and I definitely want to get way better at it, though. You're here on Keitha's behalf? I see. Broke one of her eggs, you say? And there were 4 of the creatures? The Kieran are a nuisance at the best of times, but we must now add trespass and chocobo murder to the list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. It is, but it's definitely wonky. I could go do a daily dungeon with it, if you would enjoy doing that, or seeing that. And who better than you to deliver it, adventure? Find the lair to the west of here and make an example of exactly 4 Kieran Scramblers. We can send no clearer message. Okay, time to kill only 4. Alright, so I will finish up this quest, then I will go do that. Borg. Borg. Shining Final Fantasy 14, I realize I should probably also change my point redeems. Because I'm pretty sure Operator Hero quests definitely won't work. Well, I guess I could rechange it to class request. The deed is done? Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the Kieran will think twice before giving to their larcenous proclivities. I shall grab this quest. I mean, fishing stream win? Question mark. We back? We back in business? Alright, so definitely don't have opera open during it, is what I'm learning. Okay. Trying to think why that might be. Why it just randomly decides to do that. I mean, it's not happening very often. So maybe it was just figuring itself out after me closing opera? I don't know. I just realized I have two of that named character. Oh, because it wasn't crashing for a while without it open, and it just did it with it open, so I'm gonna say it's that. The one sad thing about Viera is not being able to wear some hats for some classes. It is like the biggest pain. Okay. It's my benefit too. Okay. So. Oof. So I have draw, play, redraw. Okay, so I forgot that I unlocked this mechanic and I still don't understand it. Oh, right, I forgot. I also have that. Ah, yes, rescue. Um, trying to remember. Okay. I mean, yeah, but also I can see it being an issue. So I gotta remember all the cards. This is DP or healer. And this is tanker DPS. Yosh. I remember. Okay. Duty finder. Do. Yeah, I forgot I had Tiny Rat. Here's my other favorite minion. That I have. Huh. Neat. Where the hell? You. Okay. Yeah, Puff of Darkness is so cute. I think I got her from an Alliance raid. Let's see if I get a one where I have all my shit. Oh, that's fucking adorable. I love this community. Oops. Oh, that's the wrong button. I want to do that. Yeah, the one that I hate the most because no one ever understands it. I really should split my HP and MP bars. So I remember to cast Oh, that was a link show. It's 3 stacks of gold lung. Oh, that wasn't even a link show, that was a party chat. Sorry for not paying attention. I kind of hyperfixate when I heal. Especially during that. Oh yeah, the card animations are pretty. The one thing I miss about WoW is Healbot. Oops. Yeah, I won't hyperfixate as much when I'm showing lambs, cause... Or I hope I won't. Can't promise I won't. Because at that point, I'm not having to watch every single person's HP bar with the eyes of a hawk. I think the hardest part about Astro is remembering to draw your cards and play them on the right people. I just realized I can just keep a card drawn. I don't know why I always don't. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah. It can both be an issue with healer not doing enough healing and just the tank not understanding how to play their class. Most of the time it's the tank, in my opinion. Playing healer for a while. Because if you run way too far ahead, guess what? I can't help you. Yeah. Tank, you should cleanse your stacks. Well, I guess not, because... Guess I had enough, dot healings. Yeah, so there's my inventory. I believed in the heart of the cards. And my saddlebag that's full of things that I need glam prisms for. I think. I don't remember why that's there. Okay. Well, there's healer with the cards and an explanation of how cards work. Kind of. I should have moved out of the center. We don't talk about too quick. Yeah. And yes, I have a here named, not here. That's something named Throwaway Himbo. Because one of my friends needed a few alts to start their own guild. Or FC. So they had Throwaway Himbo. The best warrior. That no one knew they needed. Alright, we're back here. Trying to think how much longer I want to stream, because I do want to stream for a bit more, but those are above. Because I said I would stream for about 4 hours, and I think I'm around 3, and I still have plenty of energy, so I think I'll stream for another 1 or 2. And depending on how the day goes, I may stream again later. And I plan on streaming tomorrow. Who back? Oh, oof. I did not get a notification about that this time. That's a rip. It is regrettably my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Binge Branch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Gridania, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the woodwalkers. Which reminds me, mayhap it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosalind down below? I would go by myself, but it's hard enough to marshalling the courage to walk the route up for my shift. So this man is afraid of heights. Or the route. Yet he's standing at the edge of something that I would be deathly afraid of falling. That's a mood. A shadowy fellow, Now that you mention it, I may have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than a Kieran thief on the run. If you must sate your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would very much like to see it. Off we go. So the weird thing about my distaste of heights is that natural heights are less scary than man-made heights, and the man-made heights can be so much smaller and like wouldn't actually cause me harm, and I'll be deathly afraid of them. Such as going up a ladder. That shit is a no for me. I just lost a keyboard key. Give me a moment. There. Ladders, awkward, like bridges above things, like a glass railing, ledges. Those are all nopes for me. Remnants of a campfire in a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveler. And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and rosling oil? But wait, why would a traveler make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bent Branch Meadows? Bugger me! I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We have been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find this shadow. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I've prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry has committed the details to memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmer at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Bent Branch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Elgar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so that the stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos. Elgar may have to personally put an end to it. What? My keyboard did not like me pressing that button. You don't look like you're here for training. I should... I'm fine. I have... Breathing water is not fun. A shadowy figure. Understood. I'll pass word to the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark. There. That should do. I won't. I just... Well, see, the thing is, it was just like a drop of spit. For some reason, I have the uncanny ability to breathe in the exact moment my body decides to swallow. So I breathe water and drink air. If you follow the road to the south, you'll find Bernard by the bridge to Ben Branch. Godspeed, adventurer. Oh, I gotta go east away. Hello. Want to say hi to stream?
Yeah, anybody actually laughing. Hi, stream.
My wife has said hi. Other one's still asleep.
What the fuck? Look at my screen.
Yeah, I see that. That's something. Windows is not having it for you today, apparently. Okay, fine, I'll accept. Back off. Back off. Ugh. Ah, yes, speak to the... Speak through the gate. You have business with me, adventurer. I see you have a distaste for love quests. Letter. Rosaline is right to be cautious, but this stranger to venture so close, yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected, is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Bent Branch. We appreciate the help. Should I write my name here? Yes? And here. Take it. You'll find Elgar in the stables, past the Aetherite. You know what? I have an idea for later today. I'll send a message out later. Okay. Mind the birds, adventurer. They get nervous around strangers. What's this? A shadowy stranger near Martin's Lift. You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmar, I see. Good, good. Then all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a wood whaler, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. You're quite the compassionate adventurer by the sound of it. Well, far be it from me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. I have need of a capable woman like yourself. We received a peddler at the gates the other day, an excitable Lalafell that was sweating and swearing that he had been attacked by large winged beasts. Yet, other than hornets, I know of no flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, it might prove problematic for other travelers. Follow the road south and see if you can find any evidence to support his claim. And should you find something, kindly tell Lothair to patrol his area sometime, instead of just standing beneath the spire and staring at the godsdamned road in those words. South is this way. Seems like we're back now. Um, what? Alright. I think I'll do this quest. Take a break for now. And maybe come back streaming a different game just to see if it's just overall that Streamlabs isn't enjoying it, or if it's more than that. Alright. Would you like to vote on the game? A northern vulture, too? And they were defending a nest? Well, perhaps we could omit the last detail from any official reports. I would rather not give Elgar any further cause to be cross. Thanks you for slaying the beast. You may rest assured that I will not permit this to happen again. Because I have an idea on a game or two that I could play. Checkers, yeah, that would be fun. So the ones I'm thinking of playing, Warhammer, Vermintide 2, a simple tower defense game that I got recently called Defense Grid 2, or maybe a Risk Rain 2, or a modded Terraria playthrough. I don't know. There's a lot I could do. All right. I'm gonna look up a few things after I'm streaming just to see if it's my internet or Streamlabs. I should make an end screen for just this game, now that I think about it. Alright, so since I'll be ending this stream soon and maybe coming back later, I guess what we can do... Oh, I know what I'll play. Thank you. So, yeah, I'll be ending stream soon. Sorry, brain's all over the place. Alright. And I guess you're the only one here, but if you would like to join my Discord server, I have one in the stream description. Next to my name, it should say my stream den, or my new stream den or something. If you click that, you can join and keep updated on when I go live and things. I'm going to be cleaning up the server later at some point, and I'll probably start streaming again maybe 2-3 hours on one of the 3 games. I don't know yet. Thank you for dropping by, Joe Shows, with the subscription and follow. It means a lot. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, but I'll catch you later. Bye now.